Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Finley Rec Center. Welcome into the Finley Rec Center on this wonderful Thursday evening where we got you guys some Alumni League basketball. First of a doubleheader here. First game right now, Williamson College against Upper Merion. Both teams starting off the season here with an 0-1 slate. Sadly, Williamson lost on Saturday to the defending champs William Penn in a crushing 64-63 defeat. Upper Merion had a loss on the 5th, and just like that, we are underway. Huge block getting started off there for Upper Merion, and they will be back into the offensive side. Quick little mishaps going all throughout. Another huge block there by Upper Merion. Number 2, Kyrie, with the rejection there. Already you can see Williamson's game plan right now, starting to try to just get into the paint and facilitate from there. Upper Merion, though, with the interior defense, very strong. Nice little jump up floater, up and in right there. Marquise with a nice basket gets Williamson on the board to start first. 2-0 game right now to start. Upper Merion looking for a response. There's going to be a pull-up jumper up, just short. Rebounded by Williamson, and they're looking to try to move up. Another 3, pop up, and it's good. Beautiful shot right there by Williamson, just like that. 5-0 game. Juice Stewart with the long-range 3. Upper Merion going to look to respond again. Upper Merion in the blues, Williamson in the white, as there's going to be a cut. No good. Another rebound by Williamson. They're going to look to run here. Tried to drop it off to Stewart. Did not work. Steal there by Upper Merion. Now they have numbers going the other way. Transition, layup, up and in, just like that. Number 34, Nigel, getting Upper Merion on the board to start here. 5-2 basketball game. About 6:30 left in the opening quarter. Again, Williams looking to work in. Nice little kick out to Bond. Bond will kick it out to Stewart. He thinks about it. 3, decides to cut in. Nice move up. Layup is good. Just like that. Juice Stewart really being the spark plug so far for this Williamson team. Makes it a 7-2 ball game. Now looking here, a little zone defensive matchup here for Williamson on Upper Merion. We'll see how the off-ball movement goes. Offensive foul right there for the big man on Upper Merion. Forces the turnover there. Williamson ball coming up. Already you can see here Williamson getting a little bit of a better start. Upper Merion, again, though, has not played in 11 days, so maybe a little bit of the rust factor kicking in here. As we have Lucky coming in, looking to fade. Kicks it out. Stewart with it now. He's looking over his options. He'll shoot another 3. No good off the front rim. Rebounded by Upper Merion, and they're going to start to move up. Now decision. Ball loose on the ground. Going to stay with Upper Merion. Bond was the last one to touch it. Kyrie now receiving the inbound pass. He thinks about a 3 in the corner, and it's good. Just like that. Gets it good. Actually, not a 3. Looks like it was just a long 2. Lucky with it now. Cuts through. Tried to get a 2-man game to work. Was able to get it to somebody in the corner. Now Stewart with it. Trying to play with his food. Little hesitation. Kicks it down to Bond. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds just like that. Upper Merion possession now. Good little back and forth between these two teams. Offense is a little bit of a struggle, but they're trying to figure each other out here on this Thursday evening. Here's now we got a little bit of a struggle. Quick bucket, though, for Upper Merion. Now Bond with it. Down low for Williamson. Big matchup there between the two big men. He's going to do a mid-range. Just rims out. Big rebound. Kicks it over to Stewart. His layup, no good. And now here comes Upper Merion trying to push the pace. Kyrie with it. He's going to go up, and it's good. Great assist right there by Luke Underwood. Number 1 was a big player in their game on the 5th against Team Supreme. Another one to look out for. The 6th man going to be coming off the bench, Will Nunley. Here's Upper Merion will take their first lead. It is now 8-7. We got about 3:30 left in this opening quarter. So we have Jackson with it. He's going to give it down low to Nigel. Nigel banging around. A little mid-range jumper. Up and in. Just over the outstretched arms of Bond. That'll extend the lead to 3 now. 10-7 game. We'll see what Williamson can do. They are now down a hole. It's been an 8-0 run here for Upper Merion. We'll see what Williamson can do to try to respond. Kick out jumper. Wide open. Off back rim. Rebounded by Nigel. Right now, Upper Merion is just firing on all cylinders. Getting good stops and flowing pretty well in the half-court offense. Kyrie thinking about a long three. He'll take it. No good. Rebound by Nigel. Up and in. Good job there by the big man for Upper Merion. Banging down low. Beat Bond to the second chance opportunity and made him pay for it. Now Williamson in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't matter. Kick out over. Bond will take a mid-range. And it gets a lucky bouncing in off the front rim. Good job there by Bond. Was wide open. Buries the needed mid-range jumper. He'll try to hopefully drag his team out of that little rut they had on the offensive end. Now Zach with it. Gave it over to Nigel. Will be kicked out. There's a long-range shot. No good. Just a little bit left. Bond with the rebound. And Williamson going to try to respond now. Bond going to take Nigel right to the rim. Rejected by Nigel. What a great play there by Upper Merion's big man. Leading right over to offense. Transition layup. Up and in. 14-9 game. Again, 9-minute running quarters here for the Alumni League as Lucky was trying to go in. Foul will be on number 2 for Upper Merion, Kyrie. Get an inbound here for Williamson. We'll kick it into the big man. Little game of catch between him and Lucky, and it's good. 3-ball from beyond the arc gets to go for Williamson. And just like that, they cut the deficit to 2. 14-12, 1:30 remaining. Kyrie with an errant pass. Does not matter, though. Falls into his teammate's hands. Jackson with it. He's going to try to drive on Stewart, and he will do just that. Beautiful lane right to the rim. Gets it to go. Now Williamson in transition. Up and in. Great move by Dame Bowman. Cutting through, and now here is Upper Merion. We'll see how long they hold for. We got less than a minute remaining in this opening quarter. Again, a little zone defense, a little 2-3 zone, and there's a deflection. Picked up, though, by Upper Merion. Going to look for it now. Drive in, ball loose, foul on the floor. Right, it was in the act of shooting. We were about to get some free throws. Jackson's first from the charity strike is not good. He's going to have a chance to get his second here. And that one will go. 17-14 game here. Williamson's got a chance to get points. Errant pass, turnover. Now Upper Merion's got a chance to get a bucket if they want. Kyrie for the buzzer beater. No good. And after one quarter of play, it is 17-14 Upper Merion on top of Williamson. And right there, you can already tell two teams fighting very strong. We'll see what the two teams talk about going into the break. Stick around, though. We will be back with second quarter action very shortly. Again, you're watching Alumni League basketball on the Sports Fan Base Network. Welcome back for some second quarter action here between Upper Merion and Williamson. Two 0-1 teams in Alumni League play, trying to get their season started back up on a good point, as Nunley has also came in for Upper Merion. There's an errant pass. Williamson will get possession there now. Bond will be the inbound passer. Bowman will be receiving it. Looking down in the corner. There's a mid-range jumper up. Just short. Rebounded by Jackson, and Upper Merion will start to try to get going again here. It's Jackson with it. Kicks it down to Nunley. Nunley banging down in the post. Gets his phantom double team. He still rises above it and gets it to go. Will Nunley beating the double team. Getting the 2. Extending the lead here for this Upper Merion squad. As there's another foul right here. Looks like that'll be on Underwood. Coffey's first of 2 is up and in. Two for 2 from the line for Marquise Coffey. Just like that is a 19-16 game here. Upper Merion getting the upper hand so far. So now we're going to see some good screen. Again, we've been seeing a lot of zone defense. Well, interesting to see if we'll get a little bit more man from Williamson or not. Is Nunley with it? Just scored on the last possession. Trying to get right to the rim, and he will. And it'll go just like that. 4 points to start the second quarter for Will Nunley. About as good as you can expect. Now Williamson going to try to get with it. Kick out to the corner. Drive, dribble, penetration. Coffey with it. Gets a man to jump. His layup up and in. Great job right there by Marquise Coffey. Playing with the defense. Fooled him with the pump fake and then made the layup count. Now we got a little screen game coming on here. Kyrie trying to dribble. Goes through contact. Layup up and in. Count it. And 1 for Kyrie. And just like that, Upper Merion with a chance for a 3-point play. Kyrie's shot from the charity strike will go, and just like that, it's a 24-18 game. Upper Merion on top. Kyrie's really been the engine so far for this Upper Merion squad, as he's going to grab a rebound right there and try to lead his team in transition. Just like that, tough rebound up, kiss off the glass and in. Zach with the quick 2 there for Upper Merion. Make the lead 8. Now Coffey trying to drive, get some quick points, does not work. Ball loose. They're going to call it Williamson ball. They're going to say it popped off of Upper Merion last. Coffey with the inbound. He'll give it over to Bond. Bond guarded by Nunley. Trying to get his cutting teammate in. He fights for the basketball back. Looking for somebody. He'll take Nunley on one-on-one. Bouncing in the paint. He'll go up and it good. Just like that. Shaq Bond with 2 more to his total. 26-20 here. Under 4.5 to go in this first half. Really a great back and forth battle here in the Finley Rec Centers. 2 winless teams trying to get their first win of the season. Huge rejection by Bond on Nunley. Just like that, it'll be a shot clock violation on Upper Merion. Great play there by the big man for Williamson. And now they're going to try to get 2 quick. Coffey cutting in, cuts it out. Great movement, corner. And it's good. Beautiful corner 3 by Williamson there. Catching Upper Merion with their pants down. Just like that, it's a 1-possession game once again. Now there's a pull-up jumper way off the glass. Rebounded by Lucky. They're going to try to get Bond in a one-on-one. He'll take that up and in. Bond against a slightly smaller defender makes Upper Merion pay. Just like that, it should be a 1-point game now. And it is. Now Upper Merion going to try to get one. Nunley up inside. Good. Great pass right there inside by Jackson. Fed the 6th man. Big turnover there. Kyrie with the steal. Going to try to get it in transition, and he will. Now we're going to see a little bit of a press here by Upper Merion. Looks like a little 3-2 pressure, and they're going to quickly back off. Bowman getting a screen there. They're going to kick it out to Stewart. Stewart looking around. He'll kick it back out to the corner. That shot just a little bit too much. Kyrie with it now in transition. He'll dance around, pull it back out. We're going to call it travel. He just took one too many steps with the basketball. Now we have some substitution. We have a substitution coming in. Williamson will get the ball. Lucky right now with it. Looking for a teammate. Gives it over to Bond. Bond looking to try to see if he can get some work inside. Shot up. Foul called. Once again on Nigel. Bond will go to the line here to shoot 2. 30-25 right now. Obviously just a little quick thing to look at. Williamson only has 5 players, while Upper Merion only has 6. It'll be interesting to see how the pace changes through the course of this game. Again, 9-minute running quarters. It'll be very interesting to see as Bond's first from the charity strike did not go. His second one, though, up and in. That'll make it a 30-26 game here. Upper Merion on top of Williamson. As we're going to get Underwood with it right now. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's a turnover. Williamson going to try to run with it now. They got numbers. Up way too much from Underwood, or from Bowman. My apologies, from Bowman. Now Kyrie's going to go for a 3, and it's good. The good star here, main point scorer for Upper Merion, gets another triple to go. Extends the lead to 7. Stewart out to Bowman. Bowman looking, he'll kick it out to Bond. Bond will settle for a jumper, and that's good. Great ball movement right there from Williamson. So now we are under a minute left here in the first half. Shot clock differential from the game clock is about 30 seconds. We'll see what they want to do here. Miss right there by Upper Merion and Nigel. Coffey might try to go with it. Up to the rim, up, and it'll ring in. Beautiful shot there through all the traffic by Williamson and Coffey. Now Underwood going to try to beat the pressure. They will. 14-second differential. We're going to call foul. Again, just about a 14-second differential between the shot and game clock. Jackson with it right now from the inbound pass from Nunley. Bowman will be called for the foul. Once again on the court. Nunley the inbound. Looks like Jackson will most likely be the recipient. Got to look for a screen here, and that's exactly what we're going to get. We'll see if Jackson likes the matchup he has. He's going to like it a lot. Trips it into Nigel. He makes a move. Shot. Foul. And just like that, the big man for Upper Merion is going to go and take 2 from the line. Honestly, good ball movement. Don't know if that was the best decision from Jackson because, I mean, the big man was almost triple teamed in the post, but nonetheless, they get a chance here for 2 points. So the first will go up and in. $13.9 left in this first half. Nigel's second one will go. 35-30 right now. Williamson trying to get a quick point here. We'll see. Bowman with it. Kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart looking. He'll go through. Kicks it out to the corner. Pump fake. Almost lost the ball. They're going to get a 3 here. Coffey. No. Good off back iron. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Upper Merion leads Williamson right now, 35-30. Both these teams not strangers to close games, so they both had heartbreaking losses in their early action the last couple weeks. But needless to say, 2 teams a little bit short-handed. We'll see who takes over in the second half. Please stay tuned. You're watching Alumni League basketball on the Sports Fan Base Network. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we're about to get underway to second half action in Alumni League basketball play. Here I am Tommy Toohill. Welcome to the Finley Rec Center here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So we got two teams that started off the season 0-1. Tough losses for both squads, battling out here in Upper Merion and Williamson College. Right now, Upper Merion with a little bit of the upper hand, making it a 36-30 game. Beautiful play inside, and just like that, they're going to start it off right there. Nigel, number 34, the big man, who had a couple big blocks to start off the game, has also been a force inside scoring. Is Williamson here going to try to look for something as they got Bond right there by the free throw line. He's going to go through some contact and one. The big man, Bond, gets it to go off the glass. He's got a chance to get another one too here. The one thing you can clearly tell, I called the Williamson-William Penn game on Saturday here in the Finley Rec Center. Bond is a key part to this Williamson offensive machine running at the highest. Whenever he's integrated into the game, it's huge for this Williamson College squad. Now we have Kyrie here, who's definitely been a player to watch in this first game. Basically been scoring as much as he can. He's going to go with a mid-range jumper, just a little bit too much on it, rebounded by Stewart. And Williamson gets a chance to cut into this deficit a little bit more. They're going to cut it into the corner. Good movement. There's a three. And it's good. Just like that, Stewart from beyond the arc makes it this deficit 2, 38-36. Now we're going to have Jackson with it now for Upper Merion. Looking again, a little bit more of a zone approach here from Williamson. Good switch there. Does not matter. Shot goes up. Foul called. Jackson will go to the line here to shoot two. It's Jackson's first from the line, just off back iron. As his second one will go up. And that one no good either, though. Huge rebound by Nunley. Loses control of the ball, though, and it'll go out of bounds. Almost a huge offensive rebound there for the big man. Just wasn't able for it to go. So now Williamson with a chance here. Bowman with it, trying to get a screen from Bond. They're going to play a little game. Bond with a mid-range jumper. Just rims out. Rebounded by Zach, and they're going to go here now from Merion. Zach with the ball. Going through Coffee. Looking to see double team by Bond. Dumps it into Kyrie. Up and in. Beautiful two-man game right there by Upper Merion. They're cruising so far on the offensive end. Bond going to go another mid-range jumper. Kiss it off the glass. Beautiful work. Inside by the big man for Williamson. Now we're going to get Jackson with it again. Cut inside. No good. Ball still up. Rebounded finally by Bond. He'll lose possession now. And it's going to be off of Bond's foot, the official says. Upper Merion will get the possession. And plays like that towards the end of the game will definitely come back to haunt you in some ways. Hopefully it doesn't for Williamson. Jackson got trapped in the corner, errant pass, and now here's Lucky going to shoot. No good on his jumper. Rebound by Kyrie. 40-38 game here. 5:10 left. Kyrie tried to cut in, lost control of the ball, but it'll stay with Upper Merion. Kyrie to the inbounder. Gave it over to Zach. He's going to play a game. Cut it into the hole. Layup up. No good, but gets the foul call. So he's going to go to the line to shoot two. And again, great team basketball on the offensive end by both of these squads so far, as we are 2.5 quarters in at this point. There's great movement, great passing. Everyone's getting a chance to eat here. So the first of two from the line go up and in for Zach. Underwood looks to be going into the game. Kyrie will take a seat on the bench. Much needed breather there for the young man bearing number 2 for this Upper Merion squad. The second one goes up and in, increasing the lead to 4. As we'll have Lucky going with it for Williamson here. Over to Stewart. Stewart got a screen from Bond. He's going to be looking. Can't find anything. He's kind of got a mismatch here. Decides to bluff. Goes baseline. Goes up and around. Just a little bit too much of it. Rebound by Upper Merion. They're going to try to go. Underwood thought about a 3. Decides not to. Cuts underneath Stewart. Gave it over to Zach. Zach lost the basketball. There is going to be a foul on the court, though. Zach inbounding, gives it over to Underwood. Underwood over to Jackson. Jackson looking. Wonders if he wants to cut in. He will. Shot up. No good. Rebound by Nunley, and he gets it to go. Will Nunley, even though he hasn't had the most minutes on this Upper Merion team, definitely making the most of his opportunities. Grabbed a second chance board right there and made it count. Now Bond here with the ball, looking, gives it over to Lucky, now over to Stewart. He'll shoot a 3, just off the front of the rim, rebounded by Nigel. Underwood will try to take it up here for Upper Merion. Zach now guarded by Stewart. He'll take a mid-range jumper, and it'll go. Good work right here. A little run being set by Upper Merion. Williamson needs to find a way to counter and do it quick. As there's Coffee with it, he pumps. He'll settle for a jumper, and it goes right there off the free throw line. 46-40 game here. We got about 2:10 remaining in this third quarter. As Underwood with it, gives it over to Zach. Zach looking around. Great moves by him. Frees up space. Mid-range jumper, silky smooth. Now Bowman with it, gives it over to Stewart. Stewart looking. Likes his. Just like that, we got 3 in the paint for the big man on Upper Merion. Those will be technical free throws. And the free throw is up and in. That's a huge mistake there. And a chance to swing momentum here. We have 41-48 here. Timeout taken by Williamson. Again, only 5 players for them, so they're playing the whole game. Good timeout there. We'll see what the guys talk about. We'll be back in just a moment again. Stay tuned. We got a great finish coming up here in the Finley Rec Center. You're watching Alumni League basketball on the Sports Fan Base Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Finley Rec Center. Here we're ending third. We're giving you back to some second half action between Williamson College and Upper Merion. 48-41. Upper Merion with the lead. Both teams doing very well here. So we got Coffee getting a pass rejected by Nigel. Huge block by the big man on Upper Merion. He's been setting the tone inside on both sides of the court. Needless to say, Williamson with another chance here. Bond tried to play it in. Does not matter. Stolen off by Underwood. Upper Merion got a chance to get a little run going. Nigel up and in. He gets himself 2 more. And now Williamson here looking for anything to try to end the third quarter on a positive note. Lucky will drive inside. Challenge the big man. No good. Rebound by Bowman. Kicks it out to Stewart. He'll try to drive. Settle for a mid-range. And it's good. Stewart gets it to go. And now we're going to get a little bit of a pressure. Popped out. Ball is stolen. There's Lucky. Defense goes to offense. Beautiful job just like that. Rick Lucky doing a great job. Great poke from underneath on Underwood. And it looks like Upper Merion will try to hold for the last shot here. We got Kyrie guarded by Coffee. He tries to make some separation. Offensive foul. They're going to call a push. And that will be the end of the third quarter. You can see the official saying a little bit of a extension with the forearm. 50-45 here. So we will have 9 more minutes to see if we get a winner unless we get some overtime action. Obviously, really all you can tell is both teams moving the ball very well. The one thing I will say, though, is that Upper Merion's definitely owned the third quarter. They did a great job manning up, getting stops, and they really were getting things better inside the paint. You could really tell there wasn't much going on for Williamson on the interior. We'll see what that means, whether that means they get more to bond or if they try to spread the floor a little bit more, try to take some more outside shots and see if they can fall. Besides that, we will definitely see in a moment or two as both teams look to be getting back onto the court shortly. Please stick around for some fourth quarter action. I am Tommy Tuho bringing you Alumni League basketball on SFBN. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter action about to begin here between Williamson and Upper Merion. Somebody's going to try to get their first win of the season. We'll see who wants it more. 50-45, Upper Merion with the lead as Bowman, guarded by Nunley, kicks it out. Bond looking for an option, decides to settle in. Again, both these teams 0-1. It's been a tightly contested matchup the entire way. Just Upper Merion getting a little bit more easier points going through the inside. As Lucky tries to get a layup, no good. Rebound by Nigel. And now Upper Merion going to try to get it going. Kyrie with a three. No good. Off. Rebounded by Bowman. And now we got numbers here. Coffee with the inside pass from Stewart. He'll kick it back out to him. Stewart with a long-range three. Just a little short. Rebound for Upper Merion. And they're going to get going here. The big man, Nigel, with it. Going to call a block here. Yeah, they're going to call a block here on Lucky. We'll get an inbound pass for Upper Merion. Again, it'll be interesting to see what I mentioned at the end of that third quarter. Williamson not being able to get a lot of points on the inside in that third, and that's in the beginning of the second half. We'll see how they try to combat it. As Nigel with the ball, got it loose. Bowman goes, it feeds to Stewart, and his bucket in transition will go. Cuts the deficit to 3. And now we have Kyrie with it here for Upper Merion. Guarded by Lucky, blows by him. Looks, settles for a mid-range, no good. Rebound up and in. Will Nunley again. A beast on the interior, on the offensive side, grabbing second chance opportunities, putting them away for the most part as well. So there's a turnover there by Stewart. Underwood with it. He's got numbers. Looks, Bowman tied him up. They're going to say it went off of his leg. Possession to Williamson. Great heads-up play there by Bowman. Did not quit on the play either. And now Williamson here has got a chance to get this back to a one-possession game. Stewart with it now, guarded by Kyrie. Looking for a screen. Doesn't get it. Now Lucky with it. Trying to get a crossover. Picked by Underwood. He's going to go. Now he's going to go outside. Give it over to Kyrie in transition, up and in. Smart move there by Underwood. The smaller offensive player realized Bond was bearing down on him, drew him to him, and cut it in. There's Underwood again. Great steal. Transition layup up and in. My goodness, he's turning it on here in the fourth quarter. Two big steals there for Underwood. Extended the lead up to 9, and now Bowman will get slicing through with a cut. Great pass there by Stewart. Now Williamson desperately needs a stop here. Kyrie fed it inside. Zach with it now. Looking, goes up with it. Shot no good. Great defense by Bowman, and he gets the rebound. Williamson here flying. Gives it over to Coffey. He's going to lose his dribble. Goes out of bounds. Just something you can't have if you're Williamson. Ball back over to Upper Merion. Underwood looking to see what he wants. He's been quarterback in the offense. He's been great in the last minute and a half or so. Getting steals. Turns it over, though. Coffey looking. Gives it over to Bond. And now Williamson will push it up. The big man going. Kicks it out to Stewart. He'll take his time with a 3. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Dips it over to Bond. Bond couldn't get his shot to go. Ball loose. Rebound by Zach. And now Upper Merion trying to get a quick bucket. Foul going in on the drive. Foul is on Bowman. We will get an inbound play here. Zach, the inbounder. Feeds it over to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Stewart. Blows right by him. Ball up. Foul called in the act of shooting. Foul should be on Lucky. That'll get Jackson to the line to shoot 2 here. 56-49 the score. Upper Merion with the advantage. We got 4:20 left in regulation. As the first one off back iron, no good. If you're Upper Merion right there, couple missed free throws earlier in this game. Listen, one thing you want to make sure you do is don't let Williamson have a chance to go in the back door. Great rebound off the miss by Nigel. Foul again on the court here. Possession will stay with Upper Merion. As there's the inbound right into Nigel. He'll get a quick and easy lay. Saw the mismatch that he had being guarded by Bowman. Went right to the cup and made him pay. Just like that, we're going to get a drive in from Lucky. His shot no good. Rebound. Upper Merion. There's Underwood playing the game of catch with Kyrie. Now his shot from the corner, no good. Ball loose. Bowman gets it. Going to feed it over to Lucky. He'll take a 3. Short. Rebound right there by Zach. Underwood almost got through. Bowman didn't work. Coffey will take a jumper. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. He's going to get a foul call. 58-49, under 3 minutes to go in regulation. You can tell the players of Williamson are definitely feeling the fatigue. They're going to have to turn it up in the last 2 minutes and change here if they want a chance to try to stop their season from starting off 0-2. Stewart's second shot goes. He went 2 for 2 there. Only a 7-point deficit. Kyrie turned it up, especially in the first half there for Upper Merion with the ball. Blows by his defender. Feeds it in low. Possession will stay with Upper Merion. Here is right now with the running clock being a factor in the Alumni League. Definitely not great for Williamson, but right there forced a bad shot. Now they have a chance to fly in transition. Coffey going up. Layup good. 58-53. There's going to be a foul call there on Coffey. And now we get a stoppage. Once again, under 2 minutes. The clock will stop. And it looks like we're going to get some free throws coming up as well. Jackson's first of 2 from the line, no good. He missed 2 just a couple minutes ago. And it seems like he's had some struggles from the line this game. Looks like a player that Williamson will definitely be trying to play. Is Nigel, though. Doesn't matter. Cleans up the miss. Gets 2 anyway. Extends the lead here. Great work by the big man for Upper Merion. Definitely forcing the issue on both ends of the court is Bond. Beautiful play off the glass. Honestly, it's been a war between the two big men in Bond and Nigel. They've been going at it all game. Ball loose. And we're going to see some pressure here from Williamson. A 3-2 pressure. Bowman right now on Kyrie. See Stewart trying to think about trapping. Doesn't matter. Gives it over to Jackson. Now over to Zach. Zach with it. Guarded by Bowman. Cuts in. Drive baseline. No good. Ball loose. Let's see if Williamson tries to run with it. Stewart almost lost his dribble. Great. Beautiful. Crafty spin up. Gets the foul call. He'll go and shoot 2. Stewart's first from the charity strike is up and in. Stewart definitely has had a couple big 3-point shots that have gone in that have helped out this Williamson team. Definitely was a big part of their close and heartbreaking loss. It's definitely a positive in that loss to William Penn on Saturday. We're going to need a couple more plays, though, as he missed the second one. It's a 4-point deficit, 60-56, 1:05 left. Zach gives it in. Kyrie shot up and 1. Great play by a guy who's been doing it all day. He's got a chance for a 3-point play here. Possibly put a nail in this one. As his shot from the charity strike up and in. 63-56 here. We got 59 seconds left. Lucky's going to be taking it up here for Williamson. Passes through his defender. Over to Coffey. Coffey kicks it over to Stewart. They're going to need points, and they need it fast. Stewart going up on the bigger defender. Doesn't work. Rebound by Jackson. He's looking for somebody. Finally gets it to Underwood. Underwood over to Kyrie. Tries to get a trap going. And they're going to call it a turnover. 39.1 left here. 7-point game. Good job there by Williamson to force a turnover. But they're going to need more points if they want to go. They're going to have to go fast. There's Lucky with a 3. No good. Rebound by Stewart, though, and he's going to get fouled hard. Tough foul there by Jackson, but nonetheless. He's going to go to the line here, shoot 2. 31.3 left. Stewart went 1 for 2 just a couple moments ago. His first one up and in. It'll be interesting here what kind of pressure we see, whether we're going to go man or we're going to go zone from Williamson, how fast they want to do it. Again, only 5 players this entire game. They've played the entire length. It'll be interesting to see if fatigue breaks in here. Kyrie gets trapped. He kind of breaks through of it. Gives it over to Zach. If you're Williamson, you might need a foul. Nigel going up, and he slams it home. Beautiful job. Exclamation point there by the big man. It's either him or Kyrie for player of the game. We're going to figure out which one it is. Bond goes inside. Kicks out to Stewart. He'll take a 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound by Nigel. Foul called. Foul on Lucky. Should send the big man here to the line. He should shoot 2 here, and I mean, my goodness, great game by both squads, but if you got to feel hard for Williamson here, only 5 players. They gutted it out. They've been trying their hardest. Great play all over, but just too many mistakes here to get the win tonight. The first of 2 does not get to go. 65-58 here, 12.4 left. Lights get a little bit brighter here in the Finley Rec Center. Second one, no good. Rebounded out by Zach, and that'll most likely put an end to this one as we're just going to see Underwood dribble it out, and that'll be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Huge win for Upper Merion as they take down Williamson College 65-58. That'll make Upper Merion 1-1 on the year, getting their first win in Alumni League play. Williamson sadly going down to 0-2. But clearly, this team has a lot to look forward to. They're a tough, tough team. And I guarantee they'll have a bright future for the rest of the way here in the Alumni League. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We have our Player of the Game interview coming up. And besides that, we also have a great game. We have part 2 of our doubleheader coming up. So we have the Philly Electrons against Capital Punishment. 1-0 Capital Punishment off the big overtime win on Saturday against the New Jersey Raptors in overtime. And this Electrons team getting their first taste of Alumni League play this season. It'll be great to watch. Please, stick around. We'll get you a Player of the Game interview and then part 2 of our doubleheader. Once again, I'm Tommy Toohill bringing you Alumni League action on the Sports Fan Base Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Tommy Toohill here at the Sports Fan Base Network with the Player of the Game between Upper Merion and Williamson College, Kyrie Coates. Kyrie, first off, how do you feel after getting your first win of Alumni League play this year?
I feel good. Yeah. This is great.
Great? Yeah. Good to hear. So, obviously, I mean, you guys had the tough loss to Team Supreme to start off on the 5th. What were you guys going into this game? What was the mindset for you guys going in?
Just get back, to get back on the right track. Just start a streak. We lost last game. Let's start a winning streak now. We got all our players back, most of them back. So, let's get the show on the road type.
Obviously, you were all over. Great play from the outside with your shooting, and on the offensive side, you were just all over the place. But besides that, your big man, number 34, Nigel, had a great game. What's it like to know that you got somebody on the inside defending so well, giving you chances on the other end?
It's great. It's a great feeling, man. Definitely, especially not used to it. So then we got it on our team. We got the size. It's just great, phenomenal. He did a great job today. I want to give him a shout out. That's definitely.
Well, Kyrie, congratulations on the Player of the Game. Congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Have a good one. That's Kyrie Coates, everybody. And again, stay tuned for Game 2 of our doubleheader here against the Philly Electrons and Capital Punishment. We'll be back shortly.